students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss mechanical properties of fluids, objective problems and solutions part 3. ఈ వీడియోను మొదటిసారిగా చూసేవారు దయచేసి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన అభిప్రాయాలను తప్పక మా కామెంట్ సెక్షన్లో తెలియచేయండి. ఓకే, let us go to the today's session. Mechanical properties of fluids, objective problems and solutions part 3. Let us go. In this question, they given a piston of cross section area 100 cm square used in a hydraulic lift pressed to exert a force of 10 to the power of 7 dynes on the water. The cross sectional area of other piston which supports an object having a mass 200 grams is they given G as 10 meter per second square. Now we are taking one is the, now let us go to the solution. We are taking hydraulic lift, one is the smaller one is the larger one. So the given A1 is equals to 100 centimeter square and A2 you have to calculate, and the given F1 is equals to 10 to the power of 7 dyne and F2 is equals to mg, here 2000 kilogram, m nothing but 2000, g 10. This complete we are writing 2 into this 10 cube into 10, so that is equals to 2 into 10 to the power of 4, converting into dynes 10 to the power of 5 dynes. So 1 Newton is equals to 10 to the power of 5 dyne. So F2 is equals to, we are getting 2 into 10 to the power of 4 into 10 to the power of 5 dyne. Nothing but F2 is equals to total 2 into 10 to the power of 9 dyne. Now according to Pascal's law, F1 by A1 is equals to F2 by A2. Now we have to calculate A2 by taking cross multiplication, F2 into A1 by F1. Substituting values, F2 nothing but here we are getting 2 into 10 to the power of 9 and A1 100 nothing but 10 square centimeter and F1 they given as 10 to the power of 7 dyne. So that is equals to 2 into 10 to the power of 9 into 10 square into 10 to the power of 7 go in the numerator, 10 to the power of minus 7. So 2 into 9 minus 7 2, so 10 square into 10 square, 10 square 10 square, when bases are equal power should add with respect to multiplication. So 2 into 10 to the power of 4 centimeter square, this is A2 like this. Therefore final answer is A2 is equals to 2 into 10 to the power of 4 centimeter square. Okay, next we will go to the next question. Two pistons of a hydraulic press have diameters of 30 centimeters and 2.5 centimeters. What is the force exerted by a larger piston when 50 kilogram weight is placed on the smaller piston? Now let us go to the solution. Here smaller one, now we are writing D1 is equals to 2.5 and R1 is equals to half of the diameter, give the radius, that is D1 by 2, that is equals to 2.5 by 2 centimeters and D2 is equals to 30 centimeters and R2 is equals to 30 by 2, we are getting 15 centimeters and area A1 is equals to pi R1 square. Substituting R value, pi into 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 1 whole square by 4. Here 2.5 can be written as 25 by 10. So 25 into 10 to the power of minus 1. So here and again here we are calculated A2. A2 is equals to pi R2 square, that is equals to pi of 15 whole square by 4. R1 nothing but D1 by 2, 2.5 by 2, R2 is equals to 30 by nothing but 15. A2 is equals to pi R2 square, pi into R2 nothing but 15 whole square, here only 15 whole square. So A2 is equals to pi into 15 whole square. Now F1 is equals to, they given as 50 kilogram weight, and F2 you have to calculate. So F2 is equals to question mark, and then according to Pascal's law, F1 by A1 is equals to F2 by A2. So taking cross multiplication, now we are finding the F2 value. F2 is equals to F1 into A2 by A1. Substituting F1 nothing but 50 kilogram weight, and A2 is equals to A2 nothing but pi into 15 whole square by A1 nothing but pi into 225 into 10 to the power of minus 1 whole square by 4. So pi gets cancels, so that is equals to 50 into, we are writing here taking reciprocal 4 into 15 into 15 by 25 whole square nothing but 25 into 25 10 to the power of minus 1 whole square and 10 to the power of minus 2. So here 5 tens are 50, 5 fives are 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, and again here 5 threes are 15, 5 fives are 25, and again 5 ones are 5 threes are. Here 2 into 4, 2 fours are 8, 8 threes are 24, 24 into 3, 24 into 3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 will become 10 square. So that is equals to 24 into 3 nothing but 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6, 72. 72 into 10 square. So that is F2 is equals to 7200 kilogram weight. So F2 is equals to, we are getting 7200 kilogram weight. This is the final answer. Next we will go to the next question. Third one, in this above problem, if the stroke of the smaller piston is 4 cm through what distance will be larger piston move after 10 strokes? See here, number of strokes they given 10 strokes. So let us go to the solution. Number of strokes is equals to 10, and distance traveled by the smaller piston is, that is S1 is equals to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 2. We are converting into centimeters into meter, 10 to the power of minus 2. That is equals to, here 4 into 10, nothing but 4 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Minus 2, here 1 minus 1. So that is equals to 0.4 meters. S1 is equal to 0.4 meters, and F1 is equals to 50 kilogram weight. From previous problem we are writing F1 is equal to 50 kilogram weight, and F2 we calculated 7200 kilogram weight, and S2 is equals to, now we have to calculate at what distance will be the larger piston move after 10 strokes. S2 is equal to question mark, here W is equals to constant. So next we are writing F1 S1 is equals to F2 F1 S1 is equals to F2 S2. So now we have to calculate S2. S2 is equals to, formula for S2 is F1 S1 by F2. F1 nothing but 7200 and S1 nothing but 0.4 by F2 nothing but we just now we calculated here, sorry, F1 nothing but 50 kilogram weight, 50 kilogram weight, F2 7200 kilogram weight. So here 0 gets cancels, 5 ones are 5, here 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 4, 5 fours are 20, again 5 fours are 20. So S2 is equals to, here 0.4 by 144. This can be written as 4 by decimal representation 140. Here 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 0. And again 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6. Here 2 3s are 6 1, and here 2 6s are 12, 0. That is equals to 1 by 360. So S2 is equals to, we are getting 1 by distance, the larger, what will be the distance? The distance of the larger piston move after 10 strokes is 1 by 360, that is equals to 0.00277 centimeters, or approximately we are taking 0.028 centimeters. This is 0.0027 meters, and here we are writing, and again converting into centimeters, 0.28 centimeters. Okay, this is the final answer. Distance with the larger piston move after 10 strokes, the distance is 0.28 centimeters. Next we will go to the next question. Fourth one, a cylinder vessel containing a liquid is closed smooth piston of mass m if A is the cross-sectional area of the piston and P0 is atmospheric pressure, then the pressure of the liquid just below the piston is. So here in this question they given a cylindrical vessel containing a liquid is closed by a smooth piston of mass m. A is the area of cross-section of the piston and P0 is the atmospheric pressure. Then you have to calculate pressure of the liquid just below the piston. So let us go to the solution here. Suppose this is the cylindrical one and the piston here we are taking, and point P is here, force is upward and it is F1, and here gravitational force, and P0 is a point A. F1 is equals to P0 into A, F2 is equals to P into A. Pressure is equals to force per unit area. So F1 is equals to P1 into pressure into area, and F2 is also equal to P into A. At equilibrium condition, F1 plus mg is equals to F2. F for nothing but P naught into A plus mg is equals to F2 nothing but P into A. So pressure of the liquid just below the piston P is equals to, this is the point, this is P. P is equals to P naught plus mg by A. Okay, this is the pressure of the liquid just below the piston. Okay, next we will go to the next question, fifth one. A large block of ice 4 meters thick has a vertical hole drilled through it and is floating in the middle of the water in a lake. The minimum length of the rope required to scoop up a bucket full of water through the holes is, the given density of ice is 0.9 CGS unit and density of water is 1 in terms of CGS system. So here let us go to the solution. Here we are taking a large block of ice. Now vertical hole inside a large block of ice 4 meters thick has a vertical hole drilled through it and is floating in the middle of water in a lake. So this is the ice, this is the ice block is floating and complete we are taking this block has vertical, here vertical hole in this, vertical hole inside the ice block, and this acting, the force which acts vertically opposed, that is the force of buoyancy, and this is the height, and this is a point A we are taking here, and this is a point A. This is ice block, this is ice block, this is ice block, and here we are assuming that this height is equals to, small hole height is equals to x. Now we are calculating weight of ice. Weight of ice is equals to mg, that is equals to V into rho into G. So that is equal to volume nothing but area into height into rho into G. So weight of displaced liquid is equals to, weight of displaced liquid is equals to V in rho L into G. Now we are calculating, first we are calculating weight of ice, that is equal to M into G. So M nothing but writing V into rho into G. V nothing but volume, volume nothing but area into height into rho into G. Weight of displaced liquid is equals to V in into volume inside into rho L, density of liquid into G. And you are using the, now next according to law of flotation, according to law of flotation, weight of the ice is equals to weight of displaced liquid. Weight of ice is equals to weight of displaced liquid. Now we are substituting weight of ice nothing but A into H into rho into G, that is equals to, here weight of displaced liquid A into X into rho L into G. G gets cancels and here A gets cancels. H rho is equals to X into rho L. H into nothing but they given as 0.9 CGS system, that is equal to X1 into here they given x, row L they given as 1, so x into 1, this is we are taking as x into row L, so x is equals to 0.9 h. Length of the rope is equals to length of the rope L is equals to h minus x. Substituting the values, L is equals to h minus x, nothing but 0.9 h. H taking common, 1 minus 0.9. So h of 1 minus 0.9 becomes 0.1. So h they given as 4. 4 into 0.1. So L is equals to 0.1 into 4, 0.4 meters. So last length of the rope L, therefore we are getting L is equals to 0.4 meters. Okay, this is the final answer for this question. Minimum length of the rope required to scoop up a bucket full of water through the hole we have to calculate. So this length of the rope required to scoop up bucket full of water through the hole is 0.4 meters. So the length of the rope is 0.4 meters. Thanks for watching this video.